Hello there, it's Darren from Stress Free Traders again. Uh, just a little video, mainly going to talk about moving averages, um, maybe a bit on trend lines and conjunction with support and resistance. Had quite a few, I'd say, kind of stressy emails from people, even just on these support and resistance videos I've done. People, I think, are struggling. And from what I can see, and from talking to the individuals, it's a psychological kind of barrier they've got. I think there's been so much education, or they've educated themselves out there for so much and for so long, that there's sort of just complete state of confusion. I think sort of many people out there, many sort of people want to trade, have the same mindset. It's just kind of fatigue over time. You've just got worn down by the how many options there are out there and what to actually trade. And trading's actually quite boring. It's just watching price movement, and it's just illustrated here, as we have with candles. It can be illustrated, like I say, with many different ways. But simplicity, getting it back to basics again is the easiest way for you to start seeing the light again. Like I said, I love this stuff. You can look at these charts all day long. Some people love them, but others just want to make a new living. It doesn't matter. You don't have to love this stuff. You just have to be able to see the way forward. And like I said, it's just that you just need an advantage, especially if you're going through the binary route. You just need an advantage to get you through. 60% will see you being a millionaire in quick order. So 60% win rate. That's what you got to aim for. That's it. Yes, that's all you need, and you're going to be very wealthy. It's just the consistency around it. So let's just put a few indicators on. We're just going to do a moving average to start with. We're going to do. Let's just put a basic moving average on with a whole moving average. I just want to show you. Remember, we've got the support lines we've already put on. Okay, so I've already done these. Like I say, if you're having problems with the support lines and seeing them, and some saying, well, that support line's not important. I might be able to give you a bit more sort of input on that. But people say, oh, that's a weak support line. Why am I putting a weak support line? Why is that support line stronger? It's not a cut and dried. I'm not saying all support and resistance lines will be, adhered to. You're just looking for what the price action's going to be around that level. And just because it's gone across the line you've put in, does not mean it's going to go tearing off into the sunset. It's just something for you to be aware of, and to look at the candles in this instance that I'm using, what's happening around that level. Okay, it's a toolbox, and support and resistance lines are a very good way to declutter, and to start seeing the wood through the trees again. So if we just put this, I'm just going to make this a bit clearer so you can actually see what I'm trying to illustrate here. Let's make it a nice green. I'm feeling a bit eco-friendly today, so that's good. And it's kind of a pinky purple. I'm not going to say anything about that. Right, we got the moving average is the purple one, and the whole moving average is just on a 9-period default setting. I haven't done anything, obviously. Now, some people say the moving averages actually, stop them losing trades, and I mentioned that before, that if you've got too much clutter on there, like you start, putting Bollinger Bands, and you've got support and resistance levels and multiple moving averages, and whatever other indicators from the myriad of them out there, and you've got indicators down the bottom, stochastics and MACD and all these swing oscillators and divergences. How are you meant to look at it, especially like on if you've got a day to study it and you're on a 4-hour time frame, then maybe. But when you're trading shorter time frames, you need to be able to make decisions within a minute, or 5 minutes. if you want to be a one trade a day guy, you can still use these strategies on the higher time frames. Everyone's to their own, but in this instance here, we're using short time frames. You need to be able to make decisions, and the less confusion you have out there, the easier it's going to be. And you can see here, just by looking at how these moving averages move, you can start to see patterns. You see, bottoms and tops and divergences between them. Big divergences between. It's getting oversold. You can see there's a big gap forming. Pulls back, doesn't it, and goes down again, but it's not gone any lower really, and then it flattens out. Here, I mean, if you look there, I'll put it over here so you can see it at the end of the screen, just to give an idea of what we're looking at. So, I'm not trying to oversimplify things. I trade. I know this stuff, and I've been through all the frustration. But to me, if I'm looking at that setup, with all these candles with big tails on them, we've got a hammer at the bottom here, beautiful hammer. And then you look at it with these moving averages, like the big divergence, and then you got another divergence. They're coming together at the bottom here, and then you get a hammer. It's a high probability it's going to go up. Might be a little pullback, up to this line here. If you want to put trend lines in or however else you want to confuse yourself, trend line down the bottom here, whatever you wish to do. But there's a high chance it's going back up, isn't there? And lo and behold, what does it do? It goes around the bands. I wouldn't say bands, that'll confuse people. The moving averages come together, and then boom, you get a engulfing bar, and we're back off up. So you've got them all over the place. You've got a double here, look, a lower high, a bar that's going nowhere, is it? And then boom, we get a sell-off. And what's the chances there? That you're going to have a sell-off. And we're talking binary trades here. We're not talking forex, hoping and wishing that it's going to go down to all-time lows. We don't need to worry about that. We're just talking on a short time frame here. We don't even have to wait long. 1 to 10 minutes. I wouldn't say 1 minute actually. They're more of a lottery. But if you're on the slightly longer, 5-minute trades or 10-minute trades, the chance of it's going down, isn't there? And look, you got exactly the same setup again at the bottom. Look, absolute duplication. This is a better one. Look, you got a nice hammer, double bottom with the whole moving average, pinch point. It's all warning signs, isn't it? I mean, look at that. It's a beauty. It is, though, isn't it? I mean, you can see, and then you've got the averages moving up. You can see they're both moving down here. You could even put another trade on there, can't you? The selling pressure. Once you get that break, you got selling pressure, haven't you? People going down to the next level. I think that's another level at the bottom there, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I think there's one down there. Don't they put it on properly? There's one down there. Look. So yeah, it's just the bottom of that candle there. So I'm not. This is where the price is at the minute, hovering around. I'm not saying. This is the way to trade, and I've only just used. This is not actually the setup I use at all, but this is just an example. I'm not saying go out there, put the whole moving average on at 9, and put the moving average on at 9, and then you're going to be a millionaire. But I'm just saying, even just with simple indicators put on like that, there are patterns, and if you stick by a few rules, and you don't get too stressed out, and just look at it for what it is, which is basically price movement up to levels, you can make money. Okay, please share this video, like it, and subscribe if you can. Please support me in what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not earning any money from it. I'm going to be going through a few brokers, things like that in the future, because people keep on going on me about brokers and what trading platforms, etc., to use, especially with the binary quagmire that is out there. Absolute. I mean, the binary options has got such a it's got such a bad reputation. It is such a good tool, but it's run or it's perceived to be a load of cowboys, and most of them are cowboys. But there are a few good platforms that you can use, and a few good ways to make good money. So I'll be doing a few recommendations on those in the future. Now, I will do another weather update. I know you love them. It is blazing sunshine. This is the UK, United Kingdom. Yes, it is sunny, blue skies, a cool breeze. I'd say a cool breeze, but we are comfortably at 13 degrees Celsius, which to me is like Barbados. It is officially Barbados in March in the United Kingdom. You take care, have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. If I can switch off, I can. Bye.